Hello everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval updating your forecast for today. Drier, milder weather has moved in. We touched 54 degrees in Boise about 1:30 or so this afternoon. Then some cooler weather came in as the wind shifted to the west in Boise at 9 miles per hour. It was southeast at 15, bringing in this mild air from the southeast. Record high still 62. We weren't really that close to that, but way above average with those temperatures. So there are the high temperatures for the day. It shows 52 here, but we did touch 54 in Boise. Notice how it's only in the 30s in Ontario where cool air is in place. Now that our wind has shifted to the northwest, that cooler weather is sliding in, but still mild in the mountain home area today. But dry conditions in the valley. It is still snowing in the mountains. This is a picture from about 2:26 this afternoon. This is the video showing the snow falling at Tamarack from yesterday evening to today, right around 7 inches of snow. And look at the level of the snow now. It's just growing like this. They're going to have to dig out the snow stake here. There's more snow on the way tonight as well. Sitting right at 32 degrees at mid-mountain, and then that's the base of the Brundage Mountain as well. And of course above there's still some snow falling, and it will increase later tonight as our jet stream sags further to the south with a cold front. So there's more moisture headed in our direction for the ski areas. It has been epic skiing in the mountains. Here's the extended forecast for McCall. Look at the change coming in. This is the picture this afternoon in McCall. Just a deep blanket of snow. Nothing much new with the milder temperatures we've had today. We're around 34. It is snowing. It's not accumulating all that much. The real moisture blend is way to the north. Brundage will get hit the most with the snow tonight. Tamarack second most, and then Bogus a little less because it will be drier by the time the moisture gets there to the south. But notice the temperature change here. Tomorrow we get 28 for the high, 29 Thursday, but then dropping over the weekend into the 20s with lows dropping into the single digits. And so some colder weather definitely on the way, kind of freezing up pretty much everything in place. I'm not sure why this low pressure is going that way. This is supposed to be riding up along this front. This is the moisture that comes in tonight. So really we've got a low pressure system right about here, and that will track along the front. Here's Boise, Twin Falls. Mild air is pushed way to the north, pushing the jet stream to the north here as cold air sags to the south. There's snow in Medford. Look at the snow flying here. They're getting snow in southwest Oregon, and we're getting 54 degrees in Boise. So that cooler air is going to start sliding in our direction. So once that storm goes by, we wrap in the drier, colder weather. But there'll be an interim time about 3 in the morning when that front comes through. We get a burst. We're going to get rain showers this evening as the front approaches. And we could, as temperatures drop, you can sometimes get partial clearing. And then the sky, when the sky clears, it gets colder, and ice could form tomorrow morning on some roadways. So black ice is a possibility, especially in Canyon County, potentially tomorrow morning. So when you're driving tomorrow, heading off, going to work, going to school, keep in mind that if the roads look wet, it could be icy, because temperatures are going to be that close to freezing. So here's the moisture to the north and west tonight. Look at that deep blue right here. This is now at a 10:30 tonight. Heavier snow falling in the higher elevations. Snow levels will start to come down here. Real heavy snow falling up right around the Idaho-Oregon border from Brundage Mountain. It's just going to get, just again, a hammering of snow. They've had a foot since yesterday's closing to this afternoon and evening. There are the rain showers to the western part of the valley. This is 10:30 at night. It starts to sag further to the south, and about 3:30 in the morning, you see this little line right here. This is the cold front coming through where our winds will shift. We get a burst of heavier snow in the mountains with that front. We get that moisture coming through, but then the sky could clear right here as we go to the morning. That's when you get the ice forming. The temperature drops an extra degree or so, and that sky clears, and that's why we could have some black ice forming. After that, it dries out on Wednesday, and it will be cooler, certainly. This is what comes in for the day on Friday. I want to show you this chart here. This is showing a storm system on Friday with the cold air in place between, say, 4 a.m. and about 10 a.m. This is how much snow could fall. Now, this chart will keep updating it, but this blue right here, you see patches of blue here and here. That's 4 inches. Other places you see 3, maybe 2. So a 2 to 4 inch snowfall is not out of the question for the Friday morning commute. That's the one we're really watching for the Treasure Valley as that storm system pushes on in with colder air in place. So I'll keep you updated on that as we get closer. And tonight I'll have the latest details. But here we go. Forecast for the rest of the day tomorrow. Look at the drier weather coming in. Watch out for icy spots in the morning. And then sunshine, 40 degrees. So it will be colder, but the precipitation is going to let up. Extended forecast looks this way. Thursday will be dry and 41. No real change. It's Friday morning. It's Thursday night and Friday morning. Snow comes in 29 degrees. That's prime. If the temperature is 29, 29 and it's snowing. That creates a real big mess on the interstate because you have snow melting as cars drive over it, and then it refreezes at that critical temperature, 29, say 28 and a half to say 30, maybe 30 and a half. That's when you get the ice combined with the snow on the interstate possible Friday morning. Colder, drier over the weekend and through much the beginning of next week. A drier pattern sets in briefly before more storms head on in. That's what's going on across the region. I'll have some details on what we can expect on Friday. We'll have the complete updated forecast coming your way tonight on Idaho News 6 at 5 o'clock. We'll see you then.